And as a disclaimer, let me say that trading is extremely risky and can result in substantial financial losses in a very short period of time. You should never trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Trading is a zero-sum game that will have winners and losers. You should seek out the services of a professional before you risk your money. In this video, it's for educational and entertainment purposes and does not serve as a trade calling type service. And one most important thing is you are to get properly trained and know how to trade before you embark upon the trading arena. And that's what these videos and the series that I put together tend to do for you. And I have a couple of links for you to stop the video and just go ahead and have a look at them. As you see, goes more in depth into trading risk. Traders, and welcome back. Got a quickie trade here. Wanted to demonstrate. This one here is an Atlas line trade, pre-market, and so we got the signal here off of this bar here, and we got in profit zone right here. Now we also got a Tradescalper trade, and we got in here at this level as well with a profit target there. So we got two trades on 20 contracts, and we have the catastrophic stop here in place. So we'll see if we can get this one here. And like I said, it's an early morning trade. It's 9:05, and we'll see if we can get some things to happen this morning. The yield on both of these was like maybe a point to 2 points, and so we just kind of pick the difference in here, from here to here. But we can see here there was one here. We were able to get that one there, and this is the London session. If we look back here, we can see London session starting here, and once price dipped below that Atlas line, and the lime green color here, we saw it again. We got a trade here, and one here, and of course one right here. Okay, so that's what's going on, and you can see these are my support and resistance zones here. They're not pivot points, they're different scalp points that I'm using. Just kind of let me know where the market is, and things to help me here, along with the magic of the Atlas line system and the Tradescalper system. And so as you can see here, this is the Nasdaq March 2018 contract, 5-minute chart, and we're in profit zone right now. So let's see if we can get that closed there and bank some dollars pre-morning trade. Right, it's a little bit more to go. We'll have it done. Here we go. That's here some target filled. Boom.
Target filled.
Love that sound, love that sound, love that sound. And as you can see, we were able to bank a quick 400 pre-market dollars. And that's for December the 19th, 2017. And the time right there, as you can see there. Right? And as we can see here, the time, right? And so for the economic calendar, let's see what we got here. We just had the red book happen, and got 4-week bill auctions, 11:30, and like we have a member, FOMC, a member speaking here, 1:10 p.m. All right, so that's all we have for that pre-market early morning trade. All right, so looks like we have something else forming up right
Order pending.
this level right here, and just before it gets to the support and resistance zone, right? So that level there, we're looking at less than a point, actually. We'll go ahead and see if we could eke out a point from here, 24.50 down to here. And so you see things kind of forming up here. We might be able to get into this trade. It's this is of course a pre New York session trade, and we're just seeing if we get some opportunities here. No, and that's going to be for Tuesday, December the 19th, 2017. Nasdaq is the market, brought to you by the folks at Tradescalper.com, right? And so we'll see. We do have a down sloping trend line that we've put in place here, and so the market has been going to the downside, and let's see if we could take advantage of this trade that's forming up right here and get some quick bucks. We already got a little something in the tail from earlier today, so we'll watch and see what else we can get here, right?
Order filled.
All right, so we were able to get into the trade. Let's see if we can get that target filled sound here. And bank, we got 10 contracts. Like I said, just a point in profit here. So let's see if we can get it locked in and finished. Here we go. Early pre-market trade scalper trade. Nasdaq trade scalper 1 minute, and you heard the alert there, but we had already got into the trade. So let's see if we could finish it up here and bank some more bucks. And come on, come on.
Target filled.
Target filled. Love that sound. Love that sound. Love that sound. And let's see here. We can have a quick look here. Quick. Yeah. Down to here, actually. Not bad. Not bad at all. Another trade scalper trade in the books. And this is for Tuesday, December the 19th, 2017. And as we can see here, we're on New York time, and the time right there. Economic calendar, we've pretty much went over that already, but yeah, so that's what's happening with that, and we'll watch and continue to see if we can get some more trades happening today. I know when the New York session starts, we'll definitely get some opportunities, and that's about right there where that golden line is. So just a couple minutes off, and we'll get started. All right. And now we can see here at the start of the New York session, denoted by this gold line right here, the market came down to one of our support levels here, and if it gets down to this red level here, and it'll probably be the low for the day, and then it'll eventually start stepping up to the upside, right? But and so we'll watch here, and this is trade scalper trade demos for Tuesday, December 19th. Nasdaq is the market, brought to you by the folks at GetTradescalper.com. And as we can see here, we have already a few pre-market trades where we were able to bank some bucks in there. One was an Atlas line trade, and one was a trade scalper, right? And so we'll watch here and see what's going on. And so as we can see, we beginning of the New York session, the market just kind of tore up to the upside a bit here. We had two good entries on the Tradescalper trade right up in this level here, and both were successful. We didn't take them, of course, because at the beginning of the market, man, it's just, I like to let things settle down. But we do see some
Order pending.
to the downside right about that level right there. So we'll see if we can get something going to the downside, because remember, the overall trend of the market is down, as denoted by this here long trending down sloping line, and that's from earlier in the London session and some of the other ones, right? And so we want to be mindful of that. And but yeah, that was a retracement trade, and so let's see if we can get some more opportunity here to the downside just a bit here. All right, Nasdaq Tradescalper 1 minute. All right, so let's see here. We had a shorty short trade, but this one here is the one I'm looking at, and we got a yield looking at about 4 points. So let's go ahead and mark off our profit zone here. So 65.20 down to 65.16, right up in here. Right there, and 4 points and three ticks. We're going to go for the 4 points, right? We'll leave a little bit on the table, but one thing we have to be mindful of is this retracement area. This is low, all-time low of the day right here, turning point. And so we want to look at that. So that's 20 down to 18. We just may go to there and just get out. I think that's what we'll do. See, we get trade coming right now.
Order filled.
And we're into the trade. We got our profit target right there. We have our catastrophic stop up here, and we'll see if it price hits that profit zone right there on the turning point. We'll be in and out. 10 contracts is what we have. Let's see if we can get this trade done. All right, and that's Tradescalper, Tuesday, December the 19th, 2017. Nasdaq is the market. Brought to you by the folks at GetTradescalper.com. And here we go. Here we just
target filled.
Target filled. We got the trade. Boom, in and out. Done, done, and done. And as we can see here, more coin in the till. All right, good trade. And just to finalize, that trade did get down to our profit zone area where we had undercutted it. So we could have gotten the full 4 points out of the deal. Still may. It did a retracement back, so we could have gotten in for a second trade to the downside for that same amount if we wanted to double dip, right? And that's 9:39 in the day, as we can see here, right? And so we may have another trade coming up to the downside, but we have to watch this area on this red line here. This is like the extreme low of the day, and a turning point, a significant turning point to the upside. So we want to watch this area. If the price goes above this line right here, it closes above this line, then we'll be looking to get back to the upside. All right. All right, so we have another trade
order pending
setting up right at this level right here. It's a Tradescalper trade, and the time frame. So it's 9:46, right? Market's been open for 16 minutes, and we have a yield on this one here of about 4.5 points. So let's go ahead and get that profit zone in place there so we can get this trade on. 65.0750 down to 0250 right there. And so let's see if we can get some additional Tradescalper profits today. That's going to be for Tuesday, December 19th, 2017. Nasdaq is the market, brought to you by the folks at gettradescalper.com. And let's see what we can get done here today. And as you can see, it kind of coincides with one of our support and resistance levels. So if we get to that level, then it's a good opportunity for us to go ahead and close that trade with profit. And as we can see here, thus far we got some pre-market trade money in the till already. So we're doing well. So let's see what more damage we can do today. And this here is the week prior to the Christmas holiday, and so we have to be mindful of the fact that at some point this week, Nasdaq Tradescalper 1 minute. There we go. We got the alert. Now let's see if we can get into the trade. Here we go. Just a little bit more. Close. We get past this level, we're in it. Let's see here.
Order filled.
And we're in a trade. Let's go ahead and adjust our profit levels where they need to be. I think we're going to go right there at that level there. We have our catastrophic stop in place. So 10 contracts. Got everything that we need done for the trade. So let's see if we can just make it materialize, and we'll get the little lady to say target filled. That's what we want to hear, folks. Right? This is the Tradescalper system demo in live, done for you live, right? So here we go. We're coming up on our profit closure point. Let's make that happen here. Nasdaq Tradescalper, boom, 1 minute. There we go. Come on. So it hit that level and it backed off of it a bit. See, we can. Let's see if we can get there. We should have just got in there a little bit, but you know, support and resistance levels, it bounces off and goes back up, but it eventually should punch through. It's got a lot of push and punch to the market today, and so it should punch through and get to the bottom of this profit zone. This is where the Tradescalper system said it should go, and that's where it should go. So let's see here. I mean, we missed it by a tick, 1 tick, and that's why I like to jump in front of the profit zone, because it just, let's get in front of that. Let's get in front of it just a bit, and we'll get that close. Come on, baby, finish up. Target filled is what we want to hear. And let's see here. So we're getting an opportunity for maybe a second entry point. Let's see here. If we get a second entry point, then we will definitely take advantage of it.
Order pending.
And did we get it? Let's see here.
Order filled.
Yeah, we did. And we took advantage of it. Boom. Let's get that coin and go. Target filled. Come on, baby. Give it up. Here we go. Pay us. Pay us. Pay us. Pay us. Right here.
Target filled.
Boom. Target filled. Lovely, lovely trade. We got the trade on, as we can see here. And Tradescalper just keeps doing its job. And that's the live trade there, folks. And that was for December the 19th. That's 9:51, as you can see here. And we bring up the time frame here. It's New York time, right there. Right? Love it, love it, love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love what the system's doing. And if you don't have a copy of it, you should have a copy of it, because it works. All right? And so we'll watch and wait and see if we can get into another trade.